That battery is very odd.
Right there, that battery's been sliced.
Hello, this is Telomere and welcome to another repair video. In this video, we are looking at this Samsung Galaxy A50, and it clearly has a pretty significant issue. It's pretty bloated. The phone doesn't turn on. I don't know if it charges, but we can take a look at that and just see. And here we go. Let's plug a cable in. Grab my amp meter. Where did you go? There it is. See what's going on here. We do have a bit of a reading. Oh, the phone turned on. How about that? Customer said that, oh, that's interesting. I'm guessing the battery has so little juice in it that it's making the phone unstable. It's just a guess. Could be that there's something else more significant that's happening with it. So normally you'd have to go through quite the process to get that back off. But in this occasion, the cover's already off. It might still take a little bit of alcohol to get the rest of it off, but I don't think it's going to be significantly difficult to do so. Maybe just separate the little bits that are left. Maybe somebody tried to glue this down. It does feel like somebody tried to glue it down. Yeah, I think that might have been the case. They've either glued it down or they've put some sort of additional adhesive in this. Because there seems to be adhesive in places that I wouldn't expect in here. Like adhesive directly on the battery. They taped it back down. That's hilarious. Also a little bit dangerous because it could be stuck to those cables there and then you're trying to get the cables disconnected and it's just not happening, you know? That is insanely sticky. And that battery is very odd. Oh, it's just disgusting. I want some gloves. Where's my gloves? So for the A50, it comes out all as one frame first. And the frame itself is part of the shields. So you can't really get to the rest of the phone until you take the frame out. I have a replacement battery for this already. I didn't even realize it. Oh my gosh. See this right here? It's not left over here. So the person that worked on this phone previously tore a piece of this shielding out. I think it's still connected. It is. So we gotta go and take out the SIM tray still. And let's take this frame off. Now you can either do it with your nails, but if your nails aren't long enough to do it, you can take one of these pry tools. Any more damage? No? Okay. That to the side. Man, that battery is just... holy. That's not even connected. I'm shocked that the screen lasted as long as it did. Let's get that battery out. Oh man. No wonder why the phone didn't stay on. The phone is not capable of holding a charge long enough for it to do anything with the battery in the condition that it's in. They've used that same kind of tape behind here as well. Double-sided tape. I don't know what kind of a tape it is, but it's really tough to get through. I mean, it's good adhesive at least. It's just annoying. Holy crap. This battery is just... I mean, it was a walking time bomb. I was wondering why there was tape here. Look at this. I'm going to really zoom in here. Right there, that battery's been sliced. The pouch was sliced, not once, but twice. So I can't imagine a technician doing that. You never know. But I find it difficult to imagine a technician would do something as crazy as that. That is just deplorable. I wonder why the battery is acting so weird. Here's a replacement battery I can use for testing. Well, that's it. The phone's fully set up, basically. It does feel a little bit on the slow side. I don't know why that is. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to leave it for a little bit, and then once it settles down, I'm going to do a little bit of a few tests. I'm going to toss in a SIM card, see whether or not it reads LTE, makes a phone call, can read data, can record voice, can record videos, those kinds of things. Just make sure the phone is functional. Then I can let the customer know whether or not he should actually go forward with a battery replacement or if the phone should be tossed. Well, I finished testing it all through, and everything is working properly, which is great. That means that we can stick with this repair. It's done. I just need to unplug this, and I need to go and get the protective adhesive backing. I need to get that off the battery itself. Oh, I forgot about all the extra glue that's still in there. Man, I'm not getting that out. It's gonna have to do. It's not bad really. It's not terrible what's in there. So I'm gonna want to connect up the battery first, and this is just very temporary. I just want to make sure that when it sits into there that it's going to sit okay. This isn't usually the most important thing in all the world, but I mean, I really don't want to have to fiddle around with this after it has been installed, because they can be very annoying sometimes. There we have it. I don't understand why that's there. For whatever reason, there's a little plastic cover that goes over that. So now we're going to disconnect the battery again. We'll plug in the two cables for the screen and for the daughter board. There we have it. Now we can go and put this back on. And I don't have any adhesive for this, so I have removed the adhesive that was existing. I could make some new adhesive, but I do find quite often that the adhesives, like when I try to put in my own adhesives, it tends to not work. I do have some decent adhesive. It's some M2, or what do you call it? 2M? 3M. 3M? I do have some 3M adhesive on hand. Yes, it works decent enough, but I find that what works even better is just some E8000 glue. It works really well. If you just leave it for a little bit of time, I'm not talking a long time, I mean all of maybe 20 seconds kind of thing, maybe a minute at most, and you just let the glue set a little bit, just enough to make a bit of a gap, so that when you put the back cover on, it is not going to like squirt everywhere and just completely sit down flat. You don't want that. There is supposed to be just a little bit of a bulge coming up. Otherwise, it feels weird. So I got to get these screws in. So we're on the final bit of this. I got all the excess, the old glue that was still stuck in there out. And what I'm going to just do is I'm going to put a bead of glue around the whole thing, and hopefully that'll do the trick. And it doesn't need to be an extreme amount of glue. It's just enough. Now I'm going to need to go and use a bunch of clamps. I have seen elastics work not too bad for this, but my preference is definitely clamps. These are a more expensive model. I think I've got some Amazon affiliate links in the video description for this, but if not, you can look them up. They're pretty easy to find. You just look on Amazon and you put in cell phone screen clamps or something like that. But yeah, if you use my Amazon affiliate links, I do make a tiny little profit off of those, just a fractional little bit, but hey, it's a little bit for me, you know, so it's always nice. I was meaning to go and let this sit for a little bit first. Oh well, that's that. So I like to put one on each corner. And then I on top of that, I'm not putting it down too tight either, but just one on each corner like this, and then one in the center. I'm really not tightening these down too much. It's a tiny amount that I'm tightening them. Here's the last one. Now it's just a matter of letting it dry overnight. It could be left for less than an overnight. I could leave it maybe for, I don't know, maybe like an hour or two, and it probably would be enough. There is going to be some glue I'm going to have to scrape away. But let's just put that to the side now and let it set. While it's been drying overnight, we can take these clamps off. So you notice there is some glue around the edges. You can just scrape that away with your nail. You can also use a plastic. I've used this on occasion. I'm not going to now. But I've used a plastic blade like that before, and that's helped. There we have it. I'm just going to give it a little bit of clean with a little bit of alcohol. It's because there's a little bit of glue remnants just sticking to the back there. Everything's a mess. And there we have it. That side's nice and clean. That's all there is to it. It is looking quite good. All done.
finally no longer bloated. So that's all there is to this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. I'll see you guys all in another video. Bye.